Yeah. All right, let's talk some Stros here. Series against the Rangers not off to a great start after a loss last night. Yordan Alvarez's RBI knocked to left in the first. Did bring in Jose Altuve. Alvarez had a total of 3 great hits last night, but the Rangers took the game back. They win it 5-3. Game time tonight, 7:05. Now to the NBA Finals, where the Golden State Warriors beat the Celtics 104-94 in Game 5 last night.
And so the Warriors lead the series 3-2 now after winning Game 4. The Warriors came out hot, and they kept the lead for much of the game until the third quarter. Celtics caught up to them and actually took the lead late in the game, but the fourth quarter was too much for the Celtics to handle. Game 6 is on Thursday.
We've been talking about the strawberry moon this morning. It's already lighting up the night sky. And if you missed last night, you've got until sunset Wednesday, we understand, to see it. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, sunset
okay.
Wednesday.
This year's strawberry moon is the first of 2 consecutive supermoons, which basically means the moon looks bigger and brighter than normal because it's slightly closer to the Earth. The name strawberry is rooted in the traditions of indigenous groups in the Northeast who saw this moon as a sign that strawberries, along with other fruit, were ripe and ready to pick.
Which is a beautiful story. And then the supermoon, which didn't make any sense, just came from some random guy looking up at the sky one night.
An astrologer, he came up with it because he looked at the way the moon moves around the Earth, and it's not a perfect circle. And so there's times when it's closer to the Earth and it's farther away. And he found the one spot where it was really close and said, well, there's going to be doom and destruction. He called it a supermoon. And
scientists everywhere.
And then the name stuck.
And the names.
And so now the technical term is when it's within 10% of its closest approach to the Earth, it's always a supermoon. So sometimes you'll get supermoons 3 months in a row because it's within that 10% mark.
But you don't love the name.
Well, scientifically, it's an awful name because it's just made up. It doesn't signify anything
I have to remind myself astrology and astronomy are 2 very different
two very different
two
things.
very
Yes.
different things. What's your sign, Anthony?
Yes. Aquarius. Let's take a look
Right.
at what's going on. Your forecast today. Okay, here's the sunrise this morning. Your temperatures, lower 80s. Look how warm it is. Sugar Land, Houston, 80 to 82. Galveston, Lake Jackson, Palacios, 81 to 85 degrees. The way it feels outside. 87, 91 to 95 along our southern cities, 85 to 89 from Sugar Land to Houston. There's a few areas that are in the 70s, so a little more of a pleasant, more of a mild, muggy start, but the rest of us really warm and humid. And temperatures are going to climb to 98. It's going to be another steamy afternoon with the humidity. The one nice thing like yesterday is we do have a south wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, so that does give a little relief from the heat index, so 100 to 104 this afternoon. We do have a small chance of rain Friday into early Saturday. That's the only relief I have, honestly, for the rest of the week, but otherwise we have dusty skies. In fact, look at this. This is the air quality. This yellow color here, that's a moderate air quality, but notice the larger cities, all these orange dots. That's air quality for sensitive groups, and so there's a lot of dust in the atmosphere. You can see that here, just this orange coating around southeast Texas. That's all what's streaming in from the Gulf of Mexico. It looks like we get a little bit of a break tomorrow, but Thursday and Friday actually look worse for the dust, and so again, it's causing some air quality issues, and you can really see that hazy, kind of yucky feel outside, and so that's what we have for the next couple of days. Otherwise, high pressure's in control of our weather, bringing in a lot of heat and humidity. There's not much change, honestly, for the next several days. Here we are tomorrow morning through Thursday. The one thing we're watching on Friday, notice that you're at least seeing some rain around the area, so there's an opening. The high is going to move far enough away from us that it does allow these small disturbances to move in and potentially bring in a good soaking shower, maybe a thunderstorm or 2. It's kind of hit and miss. Do you see how it's not really, it's kind of sticking in one area? So just a heads up, it could miss us, so that's kind of more of a hope that we're able to get a good shower out of this. Otherwise, there's a little burst of convection out here in the Caribbean. This little X is what we're watching, and over the next 5 days has a 40% chance to become Bonnie. In the next 2 days, it has a 20% chance, but otherwise it's moving toward Mexico. I think the farthest north it goes is the Bay of Campeche. It will not affect us here in southeast Texas, but we may get our second name out of it for this hurricane season. Upper 90s all the way through Friday. A slight drop in temperature maybe on Saturday. Otherwise, it's a pretty hot 10-day forecast, and the official start of summer is Tuesday of next week. Anna V.
All right. Thank you, Anthony, for that update. 6:50 now your time. Great news for travelers out there. So all of the crashes I was tracking now clear, especially here 290, the Northwest Freeway at Fairbanks as you're moving inbound towards the West Loop. No longer an issue for you. That 3-vehicle crash. All of your main lanes are back open. Just expect some residual backup as you're passing up the West Beltway traveling in Jersey Village. The North Freeway also all clear. And this is the impact. And this is talking about your feeder road that was impacted by a heavy truck crash earlier this morning and was blocking lanes for hours. That's no longer an issue for drivers out there traveling in the outbound direction heading towards 1960. In the opposite direction, the North Freeway at Cross Timbers also all clear. All lanes are open southbound, making your way into downtown Houston. The Gulf Freeway at FM at 2351 looks great in both directions. You are seeing a little bit of added congestion there as you're passing up the South Loop. More details on what that particular area looks like right now, but League City into downtown Houston, that's a 30-minute drive using the Gulf Freeway.
Coming up on Today, our exclusive interview with Amber Heard, opening up for the first time about that stunning verdict in Johnny Depp's favor, how the trial played out and the backlash she has faced. All that and more when we get started right here on Today.
As easy as a Friday movie night. As easy as a Sunday supper. Zero makes electricity easy with fair prices, simple plans, and no surprises. Zero Energy. Electricity made easy.
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Your Buick parks itself. That's so you.
Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
Kind of got a sixth sense.
And a head-up display.
They're here.
You brought all these players in your Buick?
Yep.
So you.
It is.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. New vehicles are arriving weekly at your local Buick dealers. Available for immediate delivery with no interest.
Did you know that 60% of your indoor air escapes through your walls and attic? That's why your home is so hot in the summer and your electric bills are so high. USA Insulation can fix that with our whole home retrofit insulation package. First, we'll fill up your walls with USA Premium Injection Foam. Then we'll insulate your attic with 18 inches of blown insulation. That's 5 more inches than most companies. When you re-insulate your walls, we'll do your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
What did it take for me to overcome breast cancer? It took the crucial first step of choosing MD Anderson Cancer Center. It took a unique multi-team approach and a comprehensive treatment plan so personalized that I trusted my doctors with my life. It took a deeper level of expertise to triumph over breast cancer and handle anything that comes my way.
What will we do in the pursuit of making cancer history? Whatever it takes.
Join Holocaust Museum Houston for Notorious RBG, The Life and Times of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a vibrant exploration of the cultural icon presented by PNC Bank, now through July 31st. More info at hmh.org.
Gear up for summer at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Shop our 3-day online-only sale and take an extra 20% off site-wide on academy.com. Buy online and pick up in store or shop our app. Visit academy.com today. Deals end Wednesday.
Let play unwind your mind. IKEA.
54, we have breaking news this morning. Cops say a woman's ex-boyfriend got into her home in the Heights and shot and killed the woman's 9-year-old girl.
Now police are looking for that ex-boyfriend. Brittany Jeffers is live with more details. Brittany?
Yeah, police tell me right now they're actively waiting to execute a search warrant. Hopefully, they say to arrest this ex-boyfriend. They say he's wanted on a capital murder charge and aggravated assault charges. They say they're looking for 22-year-old Jeremiah Jones. They say he was out on bond for another violent crime and has a criminal history. He's described to be driving a 2019 black Camaro, license plate number RTY 0500. Now, police say that Jones is accused of breaking into his ex-girlfriend's apartment or killing a woman's 9-year-old child. He's then accused of shooting the woman in the arm. And police tell me that the ex-boyfriend and the mother had not seen each other in a few weeks and that he was likely upset that the relationship had ended. Police say that he was out on bond for violating a protective order and making terroristic threats. Police also tell me there were a 1-year-old and 7-year-old child inside of the apartment at that time of the shooting. They say that they were unharmed. They're currently with other family members. Police say if you have any information about Jones's whereabouts or if you've seen the vehicle, contact police. Reporting live, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.
Brittany, thank you.